Hey, what's going on guys, welcome back. So AMD is pushing Nvidia and Intel both at the same time and doing it good as well, as 9070 XT is pushing Nvidia and Ryzen on the other hand pushing Intel. And if we talk about the sales and see the data, according to the news, despite launching the Arrow Lake S processors, the only way Intel is keeping up with the demand and competition is by selling its 13 and 14 gen processors. Its Core Ultra 200S processor remained mostly absent in the top position in the best-selling CPUs listed on Amazon. As per the latest data, AMD has sold as many as 8,000 units of AMD Ryzen 9800X 3D alone, followed by Ryzen 5600X, Ryzen 9700X, Ryzen 7800X 3D and 7700X, with each model selling over 3,000 units in the February month only. And if we talk about the overall share, AMD shipped 84.18% of the total CPU shipment in February 2025, while Intel sold 15.82%. This result is solid 86.03 revenue from Red Team and limited the Blue Team to just under 14 or 13.97% to be exact. This is despite a higher average selling price of the 290.71 for AMD CPUs compared to 251.18 for Intel CPUs. The same goes for the GPU market, where AMD sold 5,000 units in a day. And remember guys, it's only 9070 XT, unlike Nvidia which is offering 5070, 5070 Ti, 5080, 5090. Let me read the code. We have sold around 5,000 units. Now warehouse is working very hard to get them all shipped out today. Also, AMD reaches 45% GPU market share in Japan, achieving peak market share, and is even aiming for the higher GPU market share of 70%. But currently Nvidia still holds the largest GPU market share, and it's about time Nvidia increases its supply availability of the RTX 50 series. However, it doesn't look impossible for AMD to reach the high GPU market share considering the decent performance of the RX 9070 series compared to the RX 57 series card. So without any doubt, right at the moment AMD is dominating the market right now and at the both fronts. Okay guys, next up today is that Intel finally launches XeSS SDK Unity and Unreal Engine 4 and 5 plugins that are also available. And to those people who are on budget and those who upgraded to the Battlemage Arc GPU, who are waiting for the answer as why the development and implementation of this performance boosting technology has been slowed, but Intel did not provide a clear answer. However, Intel released the new SDK kit today, perhaps with the release of the new software development kit, and implementation in games will now be much easier. XeSS 2 is now available for download and with easy integration in game. The SDK features 3 components: XeSS SR Super Resolution, XeSS FG Frame Generation, and XE Low Latency. Now if we talk about the XeSS SR, that is Super Resolution, that boosts the frame rate on all GPU supporting SM6.4 DPI-4 models. And if we talk about XeSS FG, that is frame generation, achieves the fluid motion and higher frame rate available on the Intel Arc GPUs with Intel Xe Matrix extensions XMX. And if you talk about the low latency, XeLL minimizes the input lag for more responsive game experience available on the discrete Intel Arc GPUs. Furthermore, Intel also includes that in their releasing plugin for Unreal Engine 4 and 5 and Unity Engine, so the gamers can immediately and without minimal effort integrate the scaling and frame generation for Intel easily. And there is also an update for XeSS Inspector tool, which has also been released and upgraded for XeSS 2. Needless to say, game developers now have the necessary tools to implement these. However, it's unfortunate that Intel has not released the XeSS 2 as an open source, and the algorithm still comes pre-compiled libraries. Now last up for today, that is very unusual news, that AMD Radeon RX 9070 series distribution said to be divided among two-tier board partners. Now what does that mean? Let's dive deep into it. So the board channels forum associated with the AMD board partners from Intel, AMD and Nvidia reported that AMD's distribution of the RX 9070 series is divided into two groups. Okay, AMD has allegedly implemented two-tiered system for its core partners and second-tier partners. The latter group is said to be allocated fewer GPUs, which would explain why we are seeing fewer reviews and fewer sales of these cards on the market. And according to the post, first-tier partners are said to be receiving thousands of the unit in each batch, and the most sales are now conducting through online platforms. From the China-specific situation, the regional distributors are said to be receiving very limited stock, and the shortage is likely to continue in the near future. And in the case of two-tier system, in the first-tier core AMD AIB partners were XeSS SFX Power Cooler Sapphire and West Armor. And in second tier, non-core AMD partners are SCR and what? Gigabyte and ASRock are not core AMD AIB partners? Well, that's surprising. But again, we have not seen so much in the review roundup more of the Gigabyte and ASRock cards. We only see like 2 or 3 or 6 models, as here mentioned, between 2 to 6 model, while the first tier partners seems to have 4 to 10 models. Now why AMD is doing the two-tier method and why one is getting more and second less, I don't know, and that's AMD's headache. But I didn't think that Gigabyte and ASRock will be a non-core AMD partners. I thought they will be core AIB partners, but that's the other way around. So yeah, that's it for today guys, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace.